And facing a judge. The Hamden police officer arrested last week for his role in that shooting in April of an unarmed couple was in court this morning.
It was a very quick appearance for Hamden officer Devin Eaton, with his case getting transferred to Part A for next week. That's, of course, where the more serious cases go. New Haven State's attorney decided to charge Eaton with assault and 2 counts of reckless endangerment for firing his gun 13 times at a car he believed was involved in an alleged attempted armed robbery.
And while Eaton told investigators he thought the driver, Paul Witherspoon, had a gun, Witherspoon was unarmed. Witherspoon's girlfriend and passenger, Stephanie Washington, was hit by the gunfire, and so was Yale officer Terrence Pollock, who also responded and fired 3 shots himself. Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland was in court this morning. He's now live in New Haven, where a demonstration is supposed to be taking place, Matt, in about a half hour?
Yes, Dennis. 5 o'clock is when they're supposed to be here.
Matt, let's start with the court situation. What was Officer Eaton's demeanor like this morning when he faced a judge?
Well, Aaron, he was pretty quiet. He showed up before court. Some friends dropped him off, pulled up in a car. He met with some friends and went up the stairs and met with his attorney. Again, he was pretty quiet. He was dressed in a suit and tie. Didn't say much in court. Did not say much in court. He was didn't have to wait long. His case was actually the second one that was called up, so he didn't have to wait long. As he was coming up to the bench, he had his hands in his pocket. Judge Melody Cradle quickly asked him to take his hands out of his pocket. He did, but again, it was a very quick court appearance, over in less than a minute.
So, Matt, what's next in this case?
Well, his case was transferred, as you said, to Part A, where the more serious cases are. That will be next Tuesday. And so he has that. His defense attorney really didn't want to comment, saying that he's still waiting for the state to provide its discovery, its evidence that they have against him in this case. So in addition to the criminal case, he also has a civil lawsuit against him, and also the Integrity and Ethics Unit, the Hamden Police Department's internal affairs investigation, which will eventually decide whether or not he keeps his job, what type of discipline he faces. In addition to that, a number of demonstrators are expected to be here at Broadway at the Yale shops, calling for him to be fired, along with Yale officer Terrence Pollock. Again, that is set for 5 o'clock tonight, and then those protesters will also be in Hamden on Wednesday.